Number 2 warning for right to the pool. And for his comment, we are still looking for you. One point, the pool, exit 3, unit card, exit the pool. Sanitary section, review. Number 3 exit the pool, competition pool is now closed. Please exit the pool. Please exit the pool. We are now welcome to start. We have the 25, okay, the next 25 will be ready for This is the first of 7 heats for event 25 and over 500-yard freestyle.
This is the first of 7 heats for event 25, the women's 500-yard freestyle. Lane 3, Emily Reichen from the Masters University. Lane 4, Kylie Carter from University of Alaska Fairbanks. Lane 5, Savannah Sparks from University of California, Santa Cruz. And in lane 6, Jackie Kortenhoven from Westmont. Catching first in lane 4, Kylie Carter from University of Alaska Fairbanks. 5:54.28. This is the second heat of 7 for event 25, the women's 500-yard freestyle. In the water is the second heat of 7 for the event 25, the women's 500-yard free. Lane 1, Mallory Engel from the Masters. Lane 2, Lauren McGowan from Fresno Pacific. Lane 3, Emma Robinson from Westmont. Lane 4, Ruby Sanchez from the University of California, Santa Cruz. Lane 5, Riley Lawler from Azusa Pacific. Lane 6, Lily Nemitz from Westmont. Lane 7, Tiffany Ball from Westmont. And in Lane 8, Danny Gearing from the Masters. Your attention, please. If you are swimming a time trial, you need to confirm that by the end of the women's 500-yard free, which is in 5 heats. 25 to 30 minutes. You need to confirm if you are in a time trial after the morning prelims. They need to be confirmed before the end of the women's 500 free. And touching first at 5:21.74 in lane 4, Ruby Sanchez from Santa Cruz, excuse me. P3. In the water is the third heat of 7 for the event 25, the women's 500-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Erin Gidley from Santa Cruz. Lane 2, Audrey Hemsworth from East Bay. Lane 3, Anja Wemstendaughter from Fresno Pacific. Lane 4, Natalie Noble from Fresno Pacific. Lane 5, Leighton Bell from Westmont. Lane 6, Mia Buller from Fresno Pacific. Lane 7, Willow Pizzone from Westmont. And in lane 8, Zoe Shavira from Azusa Pacific. Stepping under the flags and touching first in lane 4, Natalie Noble from Fresno Pacific. At 5:17.25. Heat 4. This is the fourth heat of 7 for event 25, the women's 500-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Tessa Haling from Biola. Lane 2, Grace McKinnear from Westmont. Lane 3, Faith Urquhart from Concordia. Lane 4, Peyton Toby from Santa Cruz. Lane 5, Piper Stickler from Santa Cruz. Lane 6, Morgan Warren from Concordia. Lane 7, Katerina Kasharina from Firestorm. And lane 8, Rachel Munch from Biola. touches first in lane 5 at 5:11.25. Piper Stickler for Santa Cruz. Heat 5. This is the fifth heat of 7 for event 25, the women's 500-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Elena Argabright from Concordia. Lane 2, Emily Giannini from East Bay. Lane 3, Kaya Yukima from Azusa Pacific. Lane 4, Kate Sproul from Westmont. Lane 5, Emily Sheldon from Biola. Lane 6, Tori Shoemaker from University of Alaska Fairbanks. Lane 7, Peyton Doak from Concordia. And lane 8, Caitlin McMurton from Westmont. Touching first in lane 3 at 5:04.55, Kaya Gukima from Azusa Pacific. Heat 6. In the water is the 6th heat of 7 for event 25, the women's 500-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Hannah Love from Santa Cruz. Lane 2, Peyton Wachijowicz from University of Alaska Fairbanks. Lane 3, Callie Mull from East Bay. Lane 4, Maya French from East Bay. Lane 5, Alice Stainer from Concordia. Lane 6, Ali Pukor from University of Alaska Fairbanks. Lane 7, Naomi Bergen from Alaska Fairbanks. Lane 8, Emma Michelet from Fresno Pacific. Catching first in lane 4, Maya French at 5:04. Heat 7. This is the 7th and final heat for event 25, the women's 500-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Kimura Gordon from Biola. Lane 2, Coco Friedley from Biola. Lane 3, Charlotte Wilbers from Fresno Pacific. Lane 4, Montana White from Azusa Pacific. Lane 5, Justine Garcia from East Bay. Lane 6, Olivia Garrison from Westmont. Lane 7, Honor Dufresne from Santa Cruz. And in lane 8, Alina Herrera from Azusa Pacific. This is the last heat of the women's. Up next is the 500 free for the men. This is also the deadline for time trial commitments. If you are going to be in a time trial, please make your way to the admin booth immediately. Time trial commitments need to be in before the end of this particular heat. Thank you. Catching first at 4:59.16, Montana White in lane 4 from Missouri Pacific. This is the first heat of event 26, the men's 500-yard freestyle. This is the first of 4 heats for event 26, the men's 500-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Christopher Michael from Ottawa, University, Arizona. Lane 2, Presley Going from Santa Cruz. Lane 3, Tyler Preeb from the Masters University. Lane 4, Ito Ibe from Santa Cruz. Lane 5, Olivier Petrie from Fresno Pacific. Lane 6, Henry Keesby from Santa Cruz. Lane 7, Matthew Tan from Ottawa, Arizona. Lane 8, Paul Peary from the Masters. Touching first in lane 5, Olivia Petrie from Fresno Pacific. At 4:45, 24. Heat 2. In the water is a second heat of 4 for event 26, the men's 500-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Jonathan De Dios from Biola. Lane 2, Jackson Lee from Firestorm. Lane 3, J.D. Torres from the Masters. Lane 4, Tyler Ledette from the Masters. Lane 5, Alejandro Ayala from Biola. Lane 6, Milton De Oliveira from Masters. Lane 7, Joseph Militieri from Concordia. And in lane 8, Samuel Del Real from the Masters. Your attention, please, for tonight's 500-yard free final. In the C final, Coco Friedley, Ali Precor, Callie Mull, Hannah Love, Rachel Munch, Olivia Garrison, Elena Argabright, and Natalie Doble. In the B final, Naomi Bergen, Charlotte Wilbers, Piper Stickler, Grace McInerney, Peyton Wachochich, Justine Garcia, Emily Sheldon, and Peyton Toby. In the A final, Montana White, Maya French, Kaya Gukima, Kate Sproul, Tori Shoemaker, Alina Herrera, Alice Stainer, and Honor Dufresne. Your alternates are Kimora Gordon and Caitlin McMurton. It is now 10:23. You have 30 minutes to scratch or declare your intent. And coming under the flags and touching first in lane 7, Joseph Moltieri from Concordia. 5:34.58. Heat 3. In the water is a third heat of 4 for event 26, the men's 500-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Enzo Duffy from Fresno Pacific. Lane 2, Mitchell Cullen from Concordia. Lane 3, Michael Fusinati from Santa Cruz. Lane 4, Samuel Slazak from Biola. Lane 5, Massimo Arena from Santa Cruz. Lane 6, Noah Hall from Biola. Lane 7, CJ Treadle from Firestorm. And in lane 8, Adam Sinclair from Santa Cruz. Over the first, in lane 4, Samuel Slezak from Viola at 4:32.34. Heat 4. In the water is the fourth and final heat for the event 26 men's 500-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Max Pisil from Fresno Pacific. Lane 2, Carter McNutt from Biola. Lane 3, Tom McCabe from Concordia. Lane 4, Josh Peace from Biola. Lane 5, Jackson Calloway from Fresno Pacific. Lane 6, Morgan Madrill from Santa Cruz. Lane 7, Andrew Saladin from Concordia. And in lane 8, Sam Diamond from Concordia. Punching first. In lane 5, Jackson Calloway at 4:36.49. Up next is event 27, the women's 100-yard backstroke. He won. This is the first of 7 heats for event 27, the women's 100-yard backstroke. Lane 3, Caitlin Onyekwilu from Fresno. Lane 4, Raven Bryant from Ottawa, Arizona. And in lane 5, Kayla Robertson from Soka. Touching first in lane 3, Caitlin from Fresno Pacific at 1:08.25. Heat 2. This is the second heat of 7 for event 27, the women's 100-yard backstroke. Lane 2, Hannah Angel from Firestorm. Lane 2, Kaya Harriman from Santa Cruz. Lane 4, Brogan Bratton from Westmont. Lane 6, Mackenzie Rion from Westmont. Lane 7, Grace Valentine from the Masters. Heat 3. In the water's third heat of 7 for event 27, the women's 100-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Leah Neiman from Westmont. Lane 2, Sophia Mora from Fresno Pacific. Lane 3, Eva Markovich from Alaska Fairbanks. Lane 4, Alex Grant from Concordia. Lane 5, Aliyah Treadwell from Concordia. Lane 6, Cassidy Harris from Concordia. Lane 7, Sage Cruz from East Bay. And Lane 8, Madison Kennedy from Fresno Pacific. Touching first, lane 3, Eva Markovich at 59:68. Heat 4. Touching first in lane 5, Angie Amati Kashani from Biola at 59:98. Heat 5. Your attention, please. For the 500 free tonight, we have 3 heats. In the C final is Carter McNutt, Tom McCabe, Adam Sinclair, CJ Treadle, Milton DeSantos de Oliveira, Tyler Krieb, Matthew Tan, Presley Golling. I will read the B and A in the next heat. Attention first. Taylor Gulch in lane 3 at 29:41. Heat 6. For tonight's 500 free B final, Sam Diamond, Josh Peace, J.D. Torres, Massimo Reyna, Mitchell Cullen, Olivia Petrie, Jackson Lee, and Morgan Madron. In the A final, Sam Slazak, Joseph Molitieri, Tyler Ledet, Jackson Calloway, Michael Cusinati, Max Pesile, Alejandro Ayala, Noah Hall, and the alternates are Sam De La Riel and Christopher Michael. It is now 10:48. You have 30 minutes to scratch or declare your intent. Catching first in lane 4, Charlotte Fletcher Stables from University of Alaska Fairbanks. Heat 7. In the waters of 7th and final heat for event 27, the women's 100-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Bree Anderson from Concordia. Lane 2, Bella Shirley from East Bay. Lane 3, Jordan McConnor from the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Lane 4, Michaela Mamura from Azusa Pacific. Lane 5, Allison Yancey from Biola. Lane 6, Jillian Sato from Azusa Pacific. Lane 7, Maida Regelman from Santa Cruz. And Lane 8, Maddie Stein from Santa Cruz. Catching first, Michaela Mamura at 55.76. Heat 1. This is the first of 5 heats for event 28, the men's 100-yard backstroke. Lane 3, Andrew Wilbermuth from Ottawa, Arizona. Lane 4, Lance Kersey from Firestorm. And in lane 5, Philip Ametsikor from Soka. Your attention, please. If you are parked in a handicapped spot, you need to move your car immediately. The sheriff is here to give tickets. So if you are parked in a handicapped spot, please move your car immediately. The sheriff is out there to tow. Time trial entries are due immediately. They have been extended a little bit, but we need to get those time trials in right now. Me too. If you guys, you need to move your car immediately if you don't want your car towed. If you're in a handicapped spot, please move your car now. Last call. In the women's 100-yard backstroke, the 3 heats tonight in the C final, Ellie Sidisid, Caitlin Armstrong, Eva Markovich, Bella Shirley, Angie Amati Kashani, Bree Anderson, Ashley Cochran, Trudy Patterson. In the B final, Marcy Yanagawa, Jillian Sato, Noelle Landon, Gabriella Carver, Mata Rigerman, Maddie Gruber, Selma Makic, Savannah Taylor. In the A final, Michaela Mamero, Charlotte Fletcher Stables, Jordan O'Connor, Allison Yancey, Lily Caraway, Taylor Golsh, Hannah Sharp, Carissa Ward. The alternates are Nella Kashik and Drew Johnston. It is now 10:55. You have 30 minutes to scratch or declare your intent. Heat 3. In the water is the third heat of 5. for event 28, the men's 100-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Andrew Koika from Santa Cruz. Lane 2, Michael Loboro from the Masters. Lane 3, Aiden Keene from Concordia. Lane 4, Antonio Montez from Fresno Pacific. Lane 5, Jonathan Coward from Ottawa, Arizona. Lane 6, Lannis Webb from Concordia. Lane 7, Caden Vanderlingen from Firestorm. And in lane 8, Grant Wong from the Masters. Touching first in lane 4, Antonio Montez from Fresno Pacific. Heat 5. Heat 4, excuse me. This is the fourth heat of 5 for event 28, the men's 100-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Tommy Kelly from Concordia. Lane 2, Kai Aus from Fresno Pacific. Lane 3, Theo Casari from Fresno Pacific. Lane 4, Martin Brickgate from Fresno Pacific. Lane 5, Asher Cates from Santa Cruz. Lane 6, Tio Trong from Santa Cruz. Lane 7, Kyle Retta from Santa Cruz. And in lane 8, Tennyson Smith from Santa Cruz. Touching first in lane 5, Asher Cates from Santa Cruz at 50.75. Heat 5. In the water is the fifth and final heat. Fifth and final heat of event 28, the men's 100-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Dylan Crane, Masters. Lane 2, Jackson Rosso from Concordia. Lane 3, Brandon Lee from Santa Cruz. Lane 4, Nathan Griffin from Biola. Lane 5, Alejandro Ayala from Biola. Lane 6, Ryan Monreon from Biola. Lane 7, Kian Vos from Biola. And lane 8, Charlie Hussein from Santa Cruz. And touching first in lane 4, Nathan Griffin at 49.32. Up next is event 29, the women's 100-yard breaststroke, 7 heats. Heat 1 of 7. In the water is the first of 7 heats for event 29, the women's 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Angelica Benitez from Azusa Pacific. Lane 2, Mizuki Yano from Soka. Lane 3, Jillian Sato from Azusa Pacific. Lane 4, Zoe Ma from Santa Cruz. Lane 5, Savannah Sparks from Santa Cruz. Lane 6, Ashley Ream from Westmont. Lane 7, Sierra Coyne from Fresno Pacific. And in lane 8, Michaela Jeffries from APU. And touching first in lane 1, Angelica Benitez from APU at 106.13. Heat 2. Your attention, please, for tonight's 3 heats for the 100-yard backstroke. C final is Kyle Ratton, Tommy Kelly, Michael Lowborough, Charlie Hussein, Felix Sarnecki, Caden Vanderlingen, Grant Wong, Andrew Crabtree. In the B final, Ryan Monrion, Aiden King, Kai Oss, Lannis Webb, Andrew Koika, Theo Fasari, Jackson Rosal, Kian Voss. In the A final, Nathan Griffin, Asher Cates, Martin Breitfett, Alejandro Ayala, Brandon Lee, Dylan Crane, Antonio Montez, and Jonathan Cowan. Alternates are Lance Kersey and Andrew Wildermuth. It is now 11:05. You have 30 minutes to scratch or declare your intent. Touching first in lane 4, Samantha Bristol at 109.84. Heat 3. In the water is the third heat of 7. Heat 3 of 7. For event 29, the women's 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Miliana Kalika from Westmont. Lane 2, Lily Cousins from Firestorm. Lane 3, Paige Culligan from Azusa Pacific. Lane 4, Lily Stramko from Fresno Pacific. Lane 5, Michaela Bauer from Concordia. Lane 6, Kelly Neal from Westmont. Lane 7, Cassandra O'Connor from the Masters. And in lane 8, Lana Abasolo from Azusa Pacific. And touching first in lane 4, Lily Stramko from Fresno Pacific at 1:10.16. Heat 4. In the water is the fourth heat of 7 for event 29, the women's 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Charisma Watkins from University of Alaska Fairbanks. Lane 2, Abby Rickard from Westmont. Lane 3, Mayuma Schetzel from University of Alaska Fairbanks. Lane 4, Lauren Smith from Biola. Lane 5, Johanna Busk from the Masters. Lane 6, Rachel Gardner from Concordia. Lane 7, Madison Schneider from Resistance Pacific. And Lane 8, Julia Smirnoff from Concordia. And touching first in lane 4, Lauren Smith from Biola at 1:07.14. Heat 5. In the water is the fifth heat of 7 for event 29, women's 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Kaylee Jang from Soka. Lane 2, Sadie Breen from Santa Cruz. Lane 3, Delaney Carlson from East Bay. Lane 4, Alexandra Leland from Concordia. Lane 5, Hermione Rowe from Fresno Pacific. Lane 6, Malia Chioli from Biola. Lane 7, Emily Giannini from East Bay. And in lane 8, Aubrey Washburn from Firestone. Touching first in lane 2, Sadie Breen from Santa Cruz at 1:05.09. Heat 6. The water is heat 6 of 7 for event 29, the women's 100-yard breaststroke. Touching first in lane 4 Courtney Seljes from APU at 103.62. Heat 7. This is the 7th and final heat for event 29, the women's 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Zoe Groner from Santa Cruz. Lane 2, Lily Wolfinger from Santa Cruz. Lane 3, Dorka Danshok from Fairbanks, Alaska. Lane 5, Brinkley Hallgren from Concordia. Lane 6, Sydney Wilson from APU. And in Lane 8, Greta Billen from Santa Cruz. Touching first in lane 3 from University of Alaska Fairbanks, Dorka Danshok at 104.11. This is heat 1 of event 30, the men's 100-yard breaststroke. In the water is the first heat of 5 for the men's 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Tate Fitzgerald from Biola. Lane 2, Jager Frazier from Soka. Lane 3, Josh Brady from Firestorm. Lane 4, Joshua George from the Masters. Lane 5, Colton Daniels from Ottawa, Arizona. Lane 6, Corey Lewis, Ottawa, Arizona. And Lane 7, Connor Colbert from Ottawa, Arizona. Touching first in lane 1, Tate Fitzgerald from Biola at 57.51. Heat 2. In the water is the second heat of 5 for event 30, the men's 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Kaden Vedeslavich from Ottawa. Lane 2, Brendan Massas from Ottawa. Lane 3, Leo Hu from the Masters. Lane 4, Mark Shalhoub from Biola. Lane 5, Eldridge Shee from Santa Cruz. Lane 6, Reef Lowell from Simpson. Lane 7, Drake Howard from Santa Cruz. And in lane 8, Isaac Arazo from the Masters. Touching first in lane 4, Mark Shalhoub from Biola at 58.97. Heat 3. Lane 1, Jacob Rooney from Ottawa. Lane 2, Trey John from Concordia. Lane 3, Trevor Dixon from Concordia. Lane 4, Neil Moss from Fresno Pacific. Lane 5, Isaiah Porritt from Firestone. Lane 6, Connor Bruton from Santa Cruz. Lane 7, Garrison Barron from Concordia. And in Lane 8, Teo Bartholomew from Simpson. Touching first, Neil Moss from Fresno Pacific at 56.80. Heat 4. In the waters, the fourth heat of 5 for event 30, the men's 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Charlie Sears from the Masters. Lane 2, Baton Navarrato from Fresno Pacific. Lane 3, Carson Sao from Santa Cruz. Lane 4, Anton Svensson from Fresno Pacific. Lane 5, Nico Barna from Fresno Pacific. Lane 6, Legend Storer from Concordia. Lane 8, Gabe Santanton from Fresno Pacific. And Lane 8, Carson Kohlberg from Ottawa. Touching first in lane 4, Svensson Anton at 56.70 for Fresno Pacific. Five. In the waters, the fifth and final heat for the men's 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 2, Zachary Holt from SoCa. Lane 3, Parker McCarty from Fresno Pacific. Lane 4, Jack Harris from Concordia. Lane 5, Desmond Santanto from the Masters University. Lane 6, Jacob Hoxma from Biola. Lane 7, Jacob Van Rensburg from Concordia, and in lane 8, Gavin Kelly from Biola. Touching first, Jack Harris from Concordia at 57.03. Up next, event 31, the women's 200-yard butterfly. Heat 1. This is the women's 200-yard butterfly. This is event 31. Lane 3, Ella Matson from Santa Cruz. Cadence Samsel from University of Banks. And in lane 5, Maya Pekar from Ottawa. Punching first in lane 3, Ella Matson from Santa Cruz at 2:13.87. Heat 2. Your attention, please. For tonight's 100 breaststroke final for the women, in the C final, Greta Bellin, Lauren Smith, Jillian Sato, Julia Smirnoff, Ellie Hardy, Jillian Lambert, Mayume Schutzel, Abby Rickard. In the B final, Alexandra Leland, Hermione Rowe, Angelica Benitez, Delaney Carlson, Zoe Gronert, Claire Ehlers, Leticia Diaz, Emily Giannini. In the A final, Courtney Selzesh, Dorka Ganjop, Sydney Wilson, Brinkley Hallgren, Lily Wolfinger, Sadie Breen, Malia Chioli, and Kylie Baudet. The alternates are Madison Schneider and Kaylee Jiang. It is now 11:33, you have 30 minutes to scratch or declare your intent. Excuse me, 11:28, 30 minutes to scratch or declare your intent. In the water is second heat of 5 for event 31, the women's 200-yard butterfly. Allison McDougall, Kaden Brendel, Michaela Novak, Mia Buller, Brogan Breton, and Summer Tenpass. Touching first in lane 5, Mia Buller from Fresno Pacific at 2:18:58. Heat 3. In the water is the third heat of 5 for event 31, the women's 200-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Elizabeth Williams from Biola. Lane 2, Kylie Sears from the Masters. Lane 3, Allie Dudley from East Bay. Lane 4, Naomi Nakaya from Concordia. Lane 5, Cosima Schmeidel from Alaska Fairbanks. Lane 6, Adele Brush from Azusa Pacific. Lane 7, Delaney Cowan from Soka. And in lane 8, Keaton Canaday from Santa Cruz. Your attention, please. For event 30, the men's 100-yard breaststroke finals for tonight. In the C final, Charlie Sears, Mark Shellhub, Garrison Varan, Jager Frazier, Gavin Kelly, Carson Colberg, Jacob Rooney, and Leo Hu. In the B final, Tate Fitzgerald, Jacob Haxma, Trevor Dixon, Jacob Van Rensburg, Legend Storer, Desmond Sutanto, Zachary Holt, and Tri Zhang. In the A final, Anton Svensson, Neil Moss, Jack Harris, Nico Barna, Isaiah Porritt, Kirsten Chow, Batan Navratil, and Parker McCarty. The alternates are Connor Colberg and Reef Lowell. It is now 11:37. You have 30 minutes to scratch. Touching first in lane 5, Cosima Schmeidel from University of Alaska Fairbanks at 2:05:97. Heat 4. In the water is the fourth heat of 5 for event 31, the women's 200-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Adeline Berry from University of Alaska Fairbanks. Lane 2, Emma Bustamante from Westmont. Lane 3, Ashley Cochran from Azusa Pacific. Lane 4, Alexia Fajardo from East Bay. Lane 5, Morgan Camphor from Biola. Lane 6, Marcelina Hallowchak from Azusa Pacific. Lane 7, Eva Garreau from Firestorm. And in lane 8, Alexandra Sonoki from Azusa Pacific. Touching first in lane 4, Alexia Fajardo from East Bay at 2:03.75. Heat 5. Your attention, please. If you are missing an iPhone with a 707 phone number, please come and see me. If you're missing your iPhone with a 707 phone number, come and see me. In the waters, the fifth and final heat for event 31, women's 200-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Megan Guilford, Biola. Lane 2, Lydia Hawthorne, Biola. Lane 3, Katie Hawk from Santa Cruz. Lane 4, Tahani Kong from East Bay. Lane 5, Reese Barron from East Bay. Lane 6, Kirsten Boyle from Santa Cruz. Lane 7, Chloe Colburn from Biola. And lane 8, Fiona Lee from Santa Cruz. Touching first, Tahani Kong at 2:04.26. This is the first of 4 heats for event 32, the men's 200-yard butterfly. Quiet for the start, please. In the water is the first of 4 heats for the men's 200-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Jonathan Does from Concordia. Lane 2, Ido Haibe from Santa Cruz. Lane 4, Keegan Nichols from Soka. Lane 5, Josh Beam from Soka. Lane 6, Israel Gonzalez from Santa Cruz. And in Lane 8, William Butts from the Masters. Touching first in lane 6, Israel Gonzalez from Santa Cruz at 158.74. Heat 2. Your attention, please, for the women's 200-yard butterfly finals tonight. The C final is Lydia Hawthorne, Adeline Berry, Elizabeth Williams, Allie Dudley, Eva Giroux, Mia Buller, Fiona Lee, and Delaney Cowie. In the B final, Alexander Sonoki, Ashley Cochran, Marcelina Halowach, Kylie Sears, Adele Brush, Chloe Colvard, Emma Bustamante, and Ella Matson. In the A final, Alexia Fajardo, Tahani Kong, Cosima Schmeidel, Naomi Nakaya, Kirsten Boyle, Reese Averin, Morgan Kampfer, and Katie Hawk. The alternates are Megan Gifford and Allison McDougall. It is now 11:42. You have 30 minutes to scratch. Touching first in lane 6, Rasmus Hansen from Fresno Pacific at 150.68. Heat 3. In the waters, a third of 4 heats for event 32, the men's 200-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Seth Rollins from Fresno Pacific. Lane 2, Caden Santanto from the Masters. Lane 3, Jaden Hernandez from Concordia. Lane 4, Ruben Dobson from Ottawa, Arizona. Lane 5, Jude Robinson from Santa Cruz. Lane 6, David Kugler from the Masters. Lane 7, Sam Kaplan from Santa Cruz. And in Lane 8, Kai Oss from Fresno Pacific. Touching first in lane 4, Ruben Dobson from Ottawa, Arizona at 1:49.91. Heat 4. This is the fourth and final heat of the men's 200-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Gerardo Garcia. Lane 2, Sean Bailey from Fresno Pacific. Lane 3, Jay Stone from Santa Cruz. Lane 4, James Robinson from Fresno Pacific. Lane 5, Luke Scanlon from Santa Cruz. Lane 6, Hunter May from Concordia. Lane 7, Andrew Hansen from Biola. And Lane 8, IT Sears from the Masters. Your attention, please. Up next are time trials. We are not taking a break. Time trials will follow this heat. Touching first in lane 5, Luke Scanlon from Santa Cruz at 1:51.84. Time trials are next. If you're in a time trial, gentlemen, please clear the pool. Please clear the pool. Time trials are next. This is the 50 free women's time trial. This is the 50 free time trial. This is the men's 50 free time trial. This is the women's 200-yard freestyle time trial. See nobody here. There she is. Your attention, please, for the 200-yard butterfly finals tonight. In the C final, Sam Kaplan, Ellie Hausman, Seth Rollins, JT Sears, Caden Satanto, Josh Beam, Gerardo Garcia, and Kai Oss. In the B final, Logan Irvine, Andrew Hansen, Wyatt Miller, David Kugler, Jackson Lee, Sean Bailey, Sean Rowe, and Hunter May. In the A final, Ruben Dobson, Rasmus Hansen, Luke Scanlon, Jude Robinson, Kent Nishida, James Robinson, Jaden Hernandez, and JJ Stone. The alternates are Keegan Nichols and Jonathan Dose. It is 11:53. You have 30 minutes to scratch. Sending it over. Sorry. He probably has it right there. I already read it. I'm sure I read it. This is the men's 200-yard freestyle time trial. This is the 100-yard backstroke time trial for the men.